had some volatile trading, but the market now pushing you higher. And I'm just interested on the nuance. You are trying to tell a different story to your investors. You're talking about platformization, you're talking about bundling, but still they want to turn to your billings number. How do you manage to get that across to them that stop looking at it? Because there was a little bit of worry about billings.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me, Caroline. I appreciate you saying the word platformization because this is something we've been trying to tell the market. I think we are seeing a sea shift in the cybersecurity industry where people are tired of buying point products which are not solving the problem of today. You have to make these products work together. And I was listening to the conversations before this. Everybody's talking about AI. AI in our business means things are going to happen faster, attacks are going to happen faster, you're going to have to resolve them faster, which means you need a common language, you need common data, which actually points towards integration and stuff that works together or points towards platformization.
A cloud platform strategy that seems to be earning you plenty of companies. What is it? Cumulative, you got 1,100 platformizations.
Yes.
Ultimately, is that more valuable? Is that more revenue generating? Because people are worried that maybe within this bundling, there is some discounting going on.
Well, I think it's important to understand, once you deploy a platform and it works well for you, you're not going to replace it. So we've coming from an industry where, if you look, we've had companies that have worked well for 8 or 10 years, but they've been through a cycle, and then you have to replace them with a net new set of vendors because the last ones didn't stay innovative enough. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to stay evergreen, we're trying to be innovative, and we're trying to make sure we embed the platform as part of your security solution, that you logically come to us for the next piece of innovation, and you don't have to go through a huge process of constantly transforming your security estate. Today, more customers have security transformation projects on tap than any other technology transformation because the security landscape is constantly changing.
Let's talk about the cyber landscape and whether it changes with a new administration. Is there going to be more consolidation? Is there going to be more deal making from you?
Look, I think you could parse that in different ways. I'm watching it like everybody else and saying it sounds like we're going to see the new Doge go out and do a lot of cost cutting and deploying a lot of technology. Now, traditionally, the federal government in the United States has been slow to adopt new technology, rightfully so perhaps because they want to sense their way through it. But as you see efficiency, as you see technology investment happening, it has to be secure. So I think security gets a knock-on benefit if we actually see a technology wave coming from an administrative perspective. Do I expect regulations to get easier? Possibly. From an M&A perspective, do I expect that things will move faster? Hopefully. So I think generally it should sort of bode well for all of us in technology, but we'll all find out. We'll wait and watch.
Look, as you innovate, as particularly within the world of generative AI, we manage to get more sophisticated cyber protection. You're also getting more sophisticated hackers. The US government has just flagged some flaws with Palo Alto's own products that might have been exploited by hackers. Can you just tell us a little bit about whether that was a realistic one for you, what patches have been made?
Well, look, what happens is because we're coming from a hardware industry where we sell products, customers deploy them, there's a long product cycle, and you've seen this across the industry. At any point in time, there's always some bug that is out there that needs to be patched and fixed. So we're very good about making sure we work with our customers. We have full visibility into who has what product. We're able to work with them to patch those things. I think as we move from a hardware-based solution business to a software business, which the world is moving to, that becomes a lot easier to fix. So I think software beats hardware from a security recency perspective all the time. So as the world transforms there, we'll see less and less of that in the future.
As the world transforms, everyone becomes an investor, retail community as well. Talk to us about your 2-for-1 stock split. You're already up, 30% on the year. Is that why you split it out? Is it about giving more access?
Well, we want to make sure that there's ample access to our stock to retail investors. 5 years ago when I started, we were a sort of a niche name in the cybersecurity industry. We're delighted that we are now part of the general conversation. We want to make sure everybody has access to our stock.